Buck Baxter and the Mysteries of Love by Robin Knight. Narrated by Art Brown. Chapter 1. Picture this. A dazzling dame, richer than God, swans into the Rainbow Palace atop Wilde City Tower, jewels draped across her neckline, diamonds dripping from her earlobes, priceless stones sparkling on every finger. She strides with confidence and poise like some elegant bird-like creature from ancient mythology, turning heads as she graces the room with her presence. Champagne awaits her at a table for two, her silver-haired husband gazing approvingly at the woman he married. He enjoys watching her command the attention of everyone in the room just by walking across it. He adores the way she plays the part of the beautiful, elegant aristocrat, a prize for men to desire and women to envy. Outside, the sun sinks and stars appear, twinkling like the gemstones she wears. Inside, waiters arrive with caviar and lobster, poached pears and chantilly cream, and after dinner the husband and his wife take to the dance floor as the band plays. By the time their chauffeur-driven Lincoln limousine drops them off at their mansion in the hills overlooking the lights of the city, it's well after midnight. While he fixes a brandy for himself, his wife complains of a headache, no doubt the result of too much champagne and dancing. The husband jokes about her coming down with a case of affluenza, and his wife responds with a light shimmer of laughter, exactly what he wants to hear. Before she tells him she'll take the upstairs guest room tonight in case her ailing head interrupts his sleep. She kisses him goodnight while he pours himself another drink. Minutes later, the window to the upstairs guest room opens, a square of light falling on the branches of the tree growing next to the house. A woman's silhouette appears, and as the figure reaches for the nearest branch and climbs out the window, the diamonds that catch the moonlight confirm that it can only be Mrs. Crystal Hart making the daring escape from the mansion. At one stage, the magnate's wife loses her grip and almost falls, but she recovers well. It's almost as though she's done this before. From the side of the house, the Lincoln limousine rolls quietly along the gravel drive, its headlights off. It pulls up beside the tree, and the chauffeur jumps out of the vehicle, catching Mrs. Hart as she lets go of the lowest branch and falls into his arms. The chauffeur is handsome, strong, and half her age. He places her feet gently on the ground and opens the passenger door for her before closing it soundlessly. He gets in behind the wheel, and with the engine purring softly, the car makes its way slowly down the drive. Crystal Hart has no idea as she flees with her lover into the night that hiding behind a tree in the palm grove on the lawns of the estate is her son, Holden. He's been watching her behavior over the past few weeks, noticing subtle changes in the way she holds herself at the dinner table, sliding her food back and forth to give the appearance that she's eating, the way she glances away from her husband before she finishes asking him how his day was, as though she no longer wants to know the answer, and the way she started moving her wedding ring up and down her finger as though the weight of the rock on it is becoming too much to bear. These are things her husband has failed to notice. He's far too distracted by the giant moving cogs of Hart Industries to see that his wife has distractions of her own. So long as she plays her part as the loyal, loving wife of the richest man in town, Howard Hart is happy to believe his marriage is as healthy as his bank account. But their son Holden has noticed the changes in his mother. He also heard her whispering on the phone the night before, organizing tonight's secret rendezvous with her lover. As he steps out of the shadows of the palm grove, watching the car cruise quietly down the drive of the estate, concern grips his heart. He knows he needs to find a way to end this affair, not because his father deserves better, but because he knows his father will always put his wealth and power first, no matter who he must hurt to do so. He was more distracted than I'd ever seen him. He changed his tie 3 times.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?